from Tampa Bay streaming news leader. This is ABC Action News.
I'm James Tully. Greg D again watching showers this afternoon, but not as many. He'll time them out in just a moment. First, though, your headlines. Protests in the streets over conditions in Cuba not slowing down across our state. More are expected today. Some demonstrators calling on the U.S. government now to intervene in Cuba to help bring political change after people there have spent decades living under a communist regime. And finally, a small reprieve for the Cuban people. The government is lifting customs restrictions on food, medicine, and hygiene products. The new measure will stay in place for the rest of the year. Cuba's president called protesters criminals, but admitted the government needs to do more to improve conditions in poor neighborhoods rocked by protests. A new map from Florida Fish and Wildlife released yesterday shows the highest concentrations of red tide extend from Sarasota County along Pinellas beaches and into Tampa Bay. And today, around 200 St. Petersburg city workers are conducting another day of red tide cleanup, but with dwindling resources. Mayor Rick Kreisman and other local leaders are calling on Governor DeSantis to declare a state of emergency to free up funds for the cleanup, which still could last weeks. The red tide outbreak also sickening wildlife. Seaside SEABRD Sanctuary in Indian Shores rescued more than 300 birds last month, some becoming ill after eating contaminated food sources like dead or dying fish. The sanctuary is asking you to alert them if you see a bird unable to stand, walk, or fly.
Flushing them with as many fluids as possible to kind of get that toxin out of their body is super important. Also, being able to provide them with fresh, clean fish that we know is clean fish for them to eat.
The sanctuary focuses on rescue, rehabilitation, and release. The nonprofit's always looking for donations and volunteers. For more info, just head over to abcactionnews.com. Clearwater's signature waterfront project, Imagine Clearwater, likely going to cost a lot more money to complete. According to documents that we checked out, the city estimates the final cost is now going to be around $84 million, about $20 million more than the original budget. Council members are set to vote today whether to continue construction, but if it does move forward, the project should be finished by fall 2023. If it does get done, Greg, it's going to be something.
Yeah, it looks really beautiful there, just across from, of course, the beaches and the other side of Clearwater there before the causeway. It's going to be a beautiful stop in, kind of hang out and enjoy views of the water. Today, if you're heading out to the water, it's just going to be hot and mostly sunny. Temperatures in the 90s. Can't rule out a pop-up thunderstorm today, but the rain chance is way down to about 20% for the afternoon. You can always track the storms as they pop up and take a look at Florida's most accurate 7-day forecast in the ABC Action News app. James?
All right, thanks, Greg. And get your news 24/7 on our free streaming news channel, and we're always streaming on abcactionnews.com.